Hey guys, and welcome back to Rock My Face. Today's tutorial is going to be on the importance and when and why we contour and highlight the face. I had a friend post on Facebook yesterday that I should do this video, and I realized that this is something I do always have to rush through during the videos. So I'm going to contour and highlight one half of the face so that you can see the difference, and I'm also going to explain when and why we are supposed to contour. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I have applied my foundation and concealer and a really light translucent powder. And I'm going to get started just by explaining the colors I'm going to contour with. Now when you choose a contour for your face, you could use a darker blush. You could use something that's a cork color. Just depends on your skin tone. You want to go about 2 shades darker than what your skin tone is. About the color of, if you can see here, you can kind of see that natural shadow just because of the way the lights here are hitting my face. You want to go with a color that's similar to that, because that's the point of contouring, is to sink the lowest places on the face where a natural shadow would fall. Now for highlighting, I mean, you guys have seen me use this Pop Beauty double bronzer, and I usually, in the summertime, I'll use this one because I'm really tan, but in the winter months, I have been using this pink color, so y'all have seen me use that. I'm probably going to go with the tan one for today just because I want to make sure you guys really can see it good on the camera. Now for a highlight, the point of highlighting is to highlight the highest places on the face where the light would naturally hit your face. So you have the cheekbones, your forehead, down your nose, your chin, and right under your brows. So like I said, the point of a highlight is to highlight the highest points on the face, and the contouring is to sink the lowest points on the face. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to get started with contouring, and like I said, I'm going to use this dark brown here. And what I'm using is, this is an actual contour brush. As you can see, it's kind of, it doesn't come to a sharp point, but it does have a slightly pointier rounded end here. And this is the brush I'm going to use for this. So I'm going to take some of my bronzer on my contour brush, and you want to find your cheekbone. Let me grab a clean brush really quick. There's 2 ways to find your cheekbones. You can either suck in your cheeks and you automatically see the shadow line. Or you can take the handle of your brush and you can run it up the side of your face and you can feel that bone there. That's where you're going to place your contour. So I'm going to, like I said, I've got the contour on, and I'm going to brush that right on that hollow point. Okay, and then you're just going to work it in. And I'm just kind of feathering it up. So now you can see where, and like I said, this is extra dark, but you can see where a shadow would hit my face, as this side looks rounder. This side looks like I have a really high cheekbone. Now for people that have really round faces that don't have prominent cheekbones, I do have higher cheekbones. That's why you can see this shadow so well in this light. But if I had a really round face, you may not see that as well. If I wanted to make my face look slimmer, then I would add this contouring line to do that. Now I'm going to take the contour again, and I'm going to shape it out like a C up towards the temple. Okay. And then you're just going to buff that in as well. So you kind of have a C shape going here. So you can see where my face, I don't know, there we go. You can see where this side of my face looks slimmer than this side. So then we're going to take it underneath the jawline. For someone that doesn't have a really sharp jawline or prominent jawline like you may want, then this is also another important place to contour. Now, you don't want to leave the line. That's why I'm saying just go a couple of shades darker than your regular skin tone, because you don't want it to be this drastic. You don't want people to see the fact that you're contouring. You just want it to look like a natural shadow. Then we're going to contour down the nose. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush to buff this in. Now, contouring the nose is just going to make your nose look longer, slimmer. And I'm actually going to do the other side of the nose just so you can tell exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, now if you have a nose that turns up and you want to camouflage that a little bit, you can also place some contour right underneath. And that will disguise that a little bit for you. So as you can see, the nose looks longer and really slender. You can tell where it makes me have a really high cheekbone and a really defined jawline. And it makes my entire side of the face look much more structured and slender. Now for highlighting, I'm going to use a really light highlight so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Now I'm going to use an angled powder brush. For some areas you're going to use a smaller brush, so I just have a clean shadow brush here for that. So I'm going to take this really white shimmery highlight, this white shimmery highlight, just so that you can really see what I'm doing. And the first place you want to highlight is right at the top of where we laid down the contour line. And you're going to kind of work a C shape, or move up towards like right on the outside of your eye. I'm going to go right in the middle of the forehead. And right down the nose. This brings the light to the center of the face. Makes your nose look long and slender. You want to highlight the chin. You want to keep the light in the center of your face because it brightens everything up. You can highlight, I always like to highlight this part, is your Cupid's bow. And also right under the brow. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have really defined and highlighted the bright parts of my face on this side. Whereas this side is more rounded, less defined. Now, you may be wondering where you put your blush. After you put on a contour and a highlight, you're like, okay, so where does the blush go? Okay, so I have a really bright pink here just so that you can see it well. And this is a cream blush. but I'm going to take it right at the apple of the cheek. So smile. This is your apple right here, the highest, roundest point of the cheek, and you only want to place it here. Now you don't want to leave it as a circle, so that's why we buff things out or blend it all together. So I'm just going to take it and place it here. As you can see, it's kind of a round circle right now. So I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to blend it all together. So as you can see, after we blend, you don't see the dark, the pink, and the white extreme line. It looks really natural, and it just all flows together. But you can see how it draws my face in on this side a lot more narrow and sharp. I think you may can see it better a little further out. So you can see the difference. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a little bit of something about contouring and highlighting. So the next time we run through the videos, you'll know exactly how and why we're doing it. But thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Bye.